Chair now recognizes Mr. Higgins from Louisiana.
Mr. Chairman, I acknowledge that the service levels are not what they could and should be.
Okay, we'll reset the clock and recognize Mr. Higgins from Louisiana.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, one of the benefits of having other committee obligations and arriving at Oversight Committee behind my colleagues is that I get to listen to all the testimony. Mr. Chairman, this is Social Security for 1 hour, 28 minutes, 25 seconds. Phone number 800-772-1213. It's a number for Social Security. This is what our elders have to listen to. These are our elders, my man.
Yes, sir.
The reason they're calling, when I have a question for you, I'll ask it. That's the way this works. The reason our elders call for help is because they need help. Not because they want to listen to elevator music. They want to talk to a human being. The first 5 minutes of this on hold for an hour and a half, Mr. Chairman, was instructions to get to various websites, which our elders have difficulty doing. I have difficulty doing it. Our elders frequently confused and alone, scared. They don't have like laptops and apps and things. They have a telephone. They want to talk to a human being. But wait, they have a local Social Security office they could go to, right? That's a historical model. No. I give you Exhibit B. This is from your website, or was, before you ran for DNC and retired in November after negotiating this deal that you think ties the hands of the incoming executive. But we're going to defeat that in Article 3. I'll go and get into that in a minute. But from the website, listen to this, America. Pay attention to what's happening to our elders. If you need in-person help, you must first make an appointment. Now you make the appointment on the telephone. You know who answers the phone? Nobody. This is a greatly efficient Social Security Administration. All of our offices, we struggle and work so hard to care for our elders, and the number one complaint is that they can't get any answers or even anybody on the phone at Social Security. So I want you to know, Governor O'Malley, that I completely support your run for DNC chair. You have a certain air of elitist superiority that perfectly reflects your party, and I completely support your run. I hope you get it. Earlier in your testimony, you stated that the contract you signed that presumes to commit the executive branch and the federal government through 2029 to a union agreement. In fact, they hail it in CNN as Social Security Union secures telework deal. And it said the deal will secure telework for SSA employees through 2029. That's a union guy to CNN. You said it doesn't tie the hands of the incoming administration. I happen to agree with you, Governor, but that's because the founders were wise enough to divide the powers of our government. And we're going to defeat the contract you signed in Article 3. Watch us do it. But in the terms of the contract, it states, in the language in Article 41, Section 3, strikes the words that the Commissioner will determine the number of scheduled telework days, if any, eligible positions and percentages of employees permitted to telework, and replaces it with the Commissioner will adhere to the current number of telework days, eligible positions, and percentages of employees permitted to work telework as of the date of this agreement until October 25th, 2029. But by some measure, You say, yeah, that doesn't tie the hands of the incoming administration. That was your testimony about an hour and a half ago before I got on hold with Social Security. That never answered. So let me just say, that, man to man, brother, I respect you. You're standing your ground. You're here today under fire. You know it. And I appreciate that. So man to man, you and I can probably get along pretty good. But it's a mischaracterization of our position, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Ranking Member, to say that we have that Republican conservatives and fiscal hawks like me have a problem with the federal employees. We have a problem with federal employees failing to perform. And we associate the failure to perform with realities that we face. You want to talk to us in person, get an appointment. You want to get an appointment, make a phone call, we don't answer the phone. That failure to perform is the issue, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Ranking Member. That's our issue with the federal government employees. And we associate it with not showing up for work through telework. So let me say that those federal employees that do not show up for work, they're going to get fired.
Mr. Chairman, I would
I yield.
All right, Chair, gentleman's time's expired.